Hi. Um, let's answer the discussion question number one. First of all, counseling through an app or online app. This is something new to me. I never thought that those kind of type exist. So based on the date, it's been a couple years ago. So I'm so behind, obviously. But it's interesting to have that app where you can do, therapy together with your partner. It's really really I guess different. But I don't know if I will like that type of counseling because, in my opinion, I'd like to see the counselor, or seeing the counselor in person. It seems more personalized. It's like that's my view on it. And I guess in some couples people, they're fine with it. Like the examples in the video, the couple seems okay with it. But the other thing is, this is for, I think this is more for secular counseling. I don't know if this is existing in biblical counseling. I can see this in more like a secular counseling. But the question number one is, are there any benefits to counseling in this manner? What are they? Based on the videos that I've watched, the couple seems it's effective to them. So I would say yes. It says the benefits are it's a relationship tune-up, which means it revitalizes the marriage. And based on the user of the app, the couples that got interviewed, they said that it reminds them the things that they haven't paying attention to. Also, the husband said it reminds him, if they do everything they can be to be a good person in the relationship. So obviously, it's working for that specific couples. I'm not sure with other couples. But the other benefits are, the apps gives exercises, engaging audio, and quizzes for couples. So it seems like it also gives some good advice by the examples of like 30-second hug. They say the 30-second hug can release some what is this, the oxytocin, they said. So that's the benefits of it. Also, it gives some good advice like meditation, like three things that you want, positive things that you can think about your partner, and you have to tell to your partner every day, which is kind of like interesting. It's a positive things. I think that's a good one too. That's a good benefits. um, the other one is the escalation part, which if they're having an argument or conflict, it's better for them to have a 30-minute breaks where they can de-escalate the problem, and they can come back, and maybe they're both in better mood, or they're not really like hot tempered or angry or emotional. So I think those are the good benefits that it provides. I don't really know deep about it. I guess I didn't really like check the app to see what really it can provide, but based on the thing that I watch on the video, that's the benefits. And question number 2 is, are there any limitations to counseling in this manner? What are they? Yes. The answer is yes. And so the actual counselor that they interview on the show, her name is Bella Gandhi. She's the counselor, the therapist herself said that when everything is going downhill, then it's time for face-to-face counseling. Or when the other partner is trying or wanting to be alone instead of being together with partner, it means the partner is assuming that he already know about his wife or husband already, that he doesn't need counseling. Probably it's like a perception. That's the time when they need counseling, personal counseling, or when they're screaming to each other, or just having a conflict, I guess. So that's the time when the app is not enough, that they need to go to personal counseling. So that's what I learned about that show, that videos. And number 3, in what way, if any, could this be helpful to couples? I guess for the secular people, this might be helpful, because I mean, if you do this for a biblical counselor, that's another story, I guess. But for the secular couples, I think it's okay. So the helpful things is it reconnect to each other, remind them of the responsibility to adjust when something is lacking, maybe even to correct the wrong mindset or views of each other. That's I guess the kind of like the help or the benefits again. It's reconnect the couples. I mean, I guess in a secular mindset, that's how it works, but not in a biblical mindset. We need the scriptures, and that's our foundation. So the last question is, would this be a medium that you would use for counseling? Why or why not? Well, it depends who would you ask. If it's a secular couple, I think it's beneficial. But when you talk about with the biblical, like fellow Christians, I don't know if this is going to be effective way to reconcile each other. But maybe for couples who can't afford to go to counseling, yes, that's my answer. But I would not prescribe it, but instead give the app for extra help, not the means to help the couples. Maybe it's good extra help, for like application part, but um, I don't I don't think I would use this for my counselees. This is more for secular couples, I believe, and the fellow believers, we need the scriptures. We need to talk about them about. We need to be deeper, right? We need to know their history, their culture. We have to go to the root of the problems, which is the heart. So, and I mean, doing that online on the app, I don't think that will work, but I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a biblical app out there, but so I think it's better to go to a counseling place instead of the app. But it's a good for people who can't afford going to counseling, because it can be expensive. And I think for secular couples, I mean, there's some good exercise and questionnaire, or maybe some application that they can give to make the relationship better, or in harmony. So that's it. Thank you so much.